Alright, so in this case, I know it's gonna work for 99 to 04 Mustang. It's gonna work, I believe, for either for the Cobra, and in this case, having this max sound system up here, I was thinking I'm gonna have some clearance problems, but the main reason why I'm transferring the battery to this area, it's because originally I have it right here, but I felt like having all the weight in only one wheel for the back, I don't know, it's not kind of a weight distribution, which is the main reason why I transfer the battery here on the back from the front. In this case right now, I'm gonna disassemble everything. I had this box right here, which is gonna be the one that's gonna work in this case, because it's just the right size to make it work in that pretty tight corner. And I'm gonna need to remove all the carpet in this area. Battery's gonna go there. I'm gonna reinforce the bottom, weld it. I will show you guys that in future videos. So first of all, get the place ready. It's gonna be some welding, some measurements. It's a pretty tough job, but I know it's gonna be some rewards afterwards. And well, let's get it clean first. Alright, this is the battery box I will be using today, and I bought it from unlimitedchassis.com. I recommend you guys to go and take a look at that site. They make like different boxes for different design of Optimus batteries, and it's pretty compact. It's absolutely gorgeous, the designs they got. It's pretty hard, it's pretty thick, the metal they use. It's laser cutted. It's amazing, but it's highly recommended to paint it before you put it, either bolt it on or weld it. In this case, the reason why I opt for this is because the small design it got, as you can see in this area, the battery just covered exactly what it has to cover, nothing else, nothing more. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be super tight. It's not gonna move to anywhere, so pretty much I can use the car, make rough curves, anything. I know it's not gonna move from that place. Alright, so I just took everything away from the trunk. Yeah, I'm leaving my my spare tire. I love to have it. You never know when you're gonna have a crazy situation. And here's the box. So after trying to put the box in place, I just faced this problem right here. As you can see, it doesn't make it flat and even with the bottom. And of course, it's not gonna look professional at all. Well, what I'm doing is not professional at all, but I'm just doing it for a, I would like to say, racing purpose. Which I'm not gonna race, but it just makes me feel better having more balance the car. So what I did, I just removed this part right here. I'm about to remove it, hammer it out. I just cut it with the grinder. Make sure, guys, you use protection. I almost lost a finger with the grinder because I decided not to use these gloves, but these guys save your life. So I just grind all around. Make sure you go under the area where you're supposed to grind. Make sure there's no lines underneath, any gas line or wires or anything, so you can be on the safe side. So I'm about to hammer these out and remove it. Alright, so with that problem taken care of, right now I can put the battery and it's completely flat to the base of the car itself. Now I was thinking also about getting it closer here, and that would not be a problem at all since the beginning, but actually by the angle that it goes, it won't let the seat goes back, because it will be like having contact here and at the bottom, so the seat won't be able to get back to its normal position. So in this case, I can get it completely flat right there, and I don't have any problems or clearance with the seat right here. So everything is gonna be alright. And of course, from the bottom, I'll be reinforcing this hole. I will weld like a piece of steel from the bottom, so it's gonna like keep its original integrity. I don't want to take any risk, even if there is any or not, but I'll prefer to have all this covered. Of course, this is gonna be from the outside, so I don't want any dust, neither or water or humidity, anything coming into the car itself. So I'm gonna have like a piece welded on here and on the bottom as well. And this is a view from the bottom. Good thing I didn't have any contact right here, but this looks like a reinforcing plate right there, which I just completely cut. I'm gonna remove it right now. There we go. So I will be marking the holes from the top. There are 4 of them. I will also put a couple plates there, so the pole's gonna have something pretty solid to hold to. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make any contact with this one, so I'm gonna just remove the filter housing, the filter itself. I don't think this is gonna be a problem here, but that one right there, it might be. So remember guys, anytime you're gonna drill from top to bottom, you need to make sure you're gonna have any problems from drilling in any holes or something. This is gas, it's dangerous, so either brake lines or anything. And my plans as well, I was thinking on having this differential, I'm gonna drill a hole either here or on the top somewhere, so I can get a drain plug, so I don't gonna have to struggle with the one on the back. It's pretty hard to get to, so you need the pump and all that. Having it in the front is gonna make it easy for me to do any kind of service or refilling. And it's so big that probably it's gonna help me out to do some inspections in the future. So that's the plan for now. Let's see how it goes. Alright, and here's the 4 holes drilled. I had to decide to move it a little bit to the passenger side, because if I put it right on the metal, I'll have some problems with the battery. Like when I drill, I might have issues like going through those lines. I don't want to mess with them right now. So actually in this case I didn't have to remove any of that. That's a plus for me, because I don't want to get into that. I don't have the tool right now. I don't want to go on a trip to the auto part to rent it. Right there, they work perfect. Awesome. So I can, having it on this side, I was able to move it either backward or frontward, which is gonna give me even more movement to like pretty much locate it whenever I want. Here on the middle, I'll have some issues. So I'm pretty limited by this per tire place, so I didn't want to deal with that. And here we are with the brackets that I just handmade to hold the battery from the bottom. All I had to do was just grab these pieces from Home Depot. Believe me, it was like less than $5 if I remember well. So I just cut 2 pieces. Went towards the size of this length, more or less. It was like 7 inches. And just mark it so these pieces gonna go from the bottom, right there. And I just got the couple bolts that will go from the top right here all the way to the bottom. I'm gonna bolt to the bracket right here. And I just had to weld the respective nuts right here. Yeah, I know like not all of us gonna have access to a welder, or not many of us know how to weld, but we have to start at some point. If this is what you like to do, I'll recommend you to practice and get yourself a cheap welder like that. That will do the job, believe me. That's the same welder I used to do my subframe connectors, so yes, it's pretty powerful for the size and the price. And let's see how we're gonna keep going. This is just another new day for me, and I have to make some plans for it. And here is the 2 pieces. I already welded the 2 nuts to it, and I put some paint. I really don't like the way this Walmart paint looks like. It's supposed to be undercoating paint, but let's see when it gets dry. I'll try it again, because I don't like that texture. I don't know, it's really kind of looks like it's gonna take forever to get dry. And here I just fabricate the piece of plate. Yeah, it takes some welding and stuff, but it's coming out really good. That's the piece that's gonna weld on the hole that I just made before, so I'm gonna weld it from the bottom. And I'm just gonna make sure that it seals everything with the welding, so keep updated. I've got the differential cover welder ready. Yes, I'm not a professional welder, but I just need something to hold in place and make me able to make my life easier when it comes to refilling the differential. I still need to polish. I'll go all over again, because I pour some water on it, put it on a flat surface, put some water on it just to make sure no water it's coming through, which is gonna give me a completely sealant. But actually this one was passing through this area, I guess, and I'm just gonna go all over again with the welder just to make sure. And in this case, this is what I did with the electrical wire. This is gonna be my positive gauge 1 from the alternator all the way to the fuse box, and this one right here, it's gonna be my main wire. Make sure you use a gauge 1 since it's gonna be pretty long. Oh yeah, I'm replacing my hydraulic booster as well, but that's another story. And I came out of here. This little hole right here, I took advantage of it, and I went all the way in here. Plus, pardon my mess. And the wire right there, and under these panel covers all the way around. Then I went all the way down here. I'll show you later. And it's gonna come out right there. So that's the plans for now. I'm replacing my shocks as well. These ones are the factory ones. They are gone, absolutely gone. I got the new replacements on it. This is how it's coming out. And then everybody started asking me, why would you transfer the battery to the back? Well, it actually gave me a lot of grip than before. I used to have the problem with the wheel hub every time I put the car on first gear and let the clutch go, and that make you lose a lot of power, acceleration, plus the car, you know, it's not gonna have the same control as if you were putting all those horsepowers to the ground. Plus I've been using cheap tires, so I wanted to help with that. And that's the reason why I'm doing all these changes and stuff. And yes, I proved myself that actually helps a lot. Plus you clean your engine bay, and as I said before, it gives you some balance, mathematically speaking, with the whole car itself. I guess I'm gonna see you guys as soon as I finish it, and I'm gonna show you a final result. And here's the final result. There we go. It's pretty secure over here. So that thing cross side to side, bolted. Here's my positive wire. Recharging the battery since I had the car stopped for like a month or so, even more time. So I want to make sure that it's full of juice. If you have concern about sparking or anything, I got this kit from Amazon. It was pretty cheap though, probably like $5-6, and it's amazing. It's a tough rubber. Same for negative. I had some ground from here on the main ground. There is a hole there's existing on the chassis. And then I went down. I grab it right there. So it's a pretty solid ground. And this is how it looks. It saved me a lot of space, and I love the way it came out. On the bottom, this is how it ended up. There's the 2 bolts and 2 more right there. Those are the ones holding the box. And I was painting with undercoating as much as I can. Here's the hole that I opened in the past. I welded from the top, and it came out pretty well. This is a place there's nobody pays attention, and so as long as it's solid weld, for me it's enough. And that's how I finish my transfer from the front to the back. And here is how it's turning out. I already plugged here on the main fuse box. I I still need to strip this wire because it's gonna be the replacement. Strip it out and, you know, making it look beautiful as if it came stuck like that. Alright, so that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoy it, and the most important, helping giving somebody ideas of how to do it. If they decided to do it, believe me, it's gonna change the way the car behaves, the traction. When you turn corners, it's amazing because that combined with the subframe connectors and tubular control arms, you will see the difference. I guys, see you next time on another video. Thank you.